Be prepared. Tomorrow isn't just another Saturday. While most people are planning their weekend, completely unaware of what's unfolding in the cosmos, a rare portal is about to crack open. And if you're reading this right now, it's because you're meant to walk through it. February 21st, 2026. Mark this date because what's happening tomorrow is the kind of cosmic event that only occurs when the universe is ready to settle accounts, to balance the scales, to pay back those who've been holding on through the storm. And the wild part, most people will miss it entirely. They'll wake up, go about their day, and never realize they were standing at the threshold of abundance. But you're different. You felt it building, haven't you? That strange heaviness in your chest, like something massive is about to shift. Maybe you've been waking up at odd hours, or feeling this inexplicable pull towards something you can't quite name. And if you've been experiencing sudden waves of exhaustion, followed by bursts of energy, if your body has felt like it's preparing for something without knowing what, keep watching, because there's one specific reason why this is happening to you right now. And I'll explain exactly what it means later in this video. So stay tuned. But first, you need to understand what's happening right now, today, February 20th. Because what occurs in the next 24 hours will determine whether you're ready to receive what tomorrow brings. The Great Reset is happening right now. At this very moment, something is ending. Not just ending, dissolving. Today, Saturn and Neptune are forming an exact conjunction at 0 degrees Aries. Now, if you don't know astrology, let me break this down in a way that will make your spine tingle. Saturn is the cosmic accountant, the keeper of karma, the planet that makes sure you pay for your lessons. Neptune is the universal solvent, the ocean of infinite possibility, the dissolver of boundaries. When these two planets meet, especially at the 0 point of Aries, the very beginning of the zodiac, something fundamental shifts in the fabric of reality itself. This conjunction is called the Great Reset for a reason. It's the moment when all those years of struggle, all those nights you cried yourself to sleep, wondering when things would change, all those sacrifices you made that nobody saw. The universe has been keeping track, and today, the bill is being settled. Think about it. Saturn has been grinding you down, teaching you hard lessons, making you earn every single inch of progress. Neptune has been dissolving your old dreams, forcing you to let go of what wasn't meant for you. But when they meet at 0 degrees Aries, the degree of new beginnings, of fresh starts, of raw initiation, that's when the debt is cleared. This isn't just astrology. This is the universe hitting the reset button on your karma. And here's what nobody is telling you. This conjunction happens once every 36 years. The last time Saturn and Neptune met at this degree was in 1702. Let that sink in. But the reset alone isn't enough, because spiritual energy without a container just evaporates into the ether. You can have all the karmic clearing in the world, but if there's nowhere for the new abundance to land, it'll just pass you by. And that's where tomorrow comes in. That's where the Taurus moon becomes the most important thing happening in your life right now. Tomorrow, the universe opens its vault. Saturday, February 21st at 6:30 at night, the moon enters Taurus. And I need you to understand, this isn't just the moon changing signs. This is the universe constructing the perfect vessel to receive everything that's being released by today's Saturn-Neptune reset. The moon in Taurus is what astrologers call exalted. It means the moon is operating at its highest frequency, its most powerful vibration. Think of it like this. The moon governs your emotional body, your capacity to receive, your ability to feel safe enough to let good things in. When it's in Taurus, all of that gets amplified. Taurus is fixed earth. It's solid ground. It's the fertile soil where seeds actually grow into tangible results. It's money in the bank, food on the table, comfort in your body. It's the opposite of chaos. It's stability. And after everything you've been through, after all the uncertainty and the upheaval, tomorrow your nervous system finally gets permission to relax. This is the abundance portal. Not because money is going to literally fall from the sky, although for some of you it might feel pretty close to that, but because tomorrow the energetic frequency of your reality shifts from survival mode to reception mode, from fight or flight to rest and receive. And here's the part that will blow your mind. This Taurus moon isn't happening in isolation. It's happening exactly 24 hours after the Great Reset, creating the perfect sequence. First, the karma clears, then the container forms, and then, oh, this is where it gets absolutely wild. On Sunday, the payout arrives. The payout when two exalted planets collide. On Sunday, February 22nd, at 3 in the afternoon, Venus and Jupiter form a perfect trine. And not just any trine, a trine between two planets that are both in their signs of exaltation. Venus in Pisces, Jupiter in Cancer. This is what ancient astrologers called a royal flush. Let me explain why this matters. Venus rules attraction, magnetism, what you desire and what desires you. In Pisces, Venus operates through grace, through flow, through the path of least resistance. She doesn't chase, she attracts. She doesn't force, she allows. Jupiter rules expansion, growth, and blessings. In Cancer, Jupiter expands safety, home, emotional security, and yes, wealth accumulation. When these two benefit planets aspect each other from their power positions, the astrological effect is exponential. This is the cosmic mechanism for the payback. The Taurus moon tomorrow creates the bank account. The Venus-Jupiter trine on Sunday makes the deposit. And because all of this is happening in water signs, Pisces and Cancer, while being grounded by the Taurus moon, the abundance flows like a river into a reservoir. But here's what you need to know. This energy doesn't wait for you to be ready. It doesn't ask permission. It moves whether you're prepared or not. And that's why what you do in the next 36 hours matters more than you realize. You've been preparing without even knowing it. Remember when I said if you've been experiencing exhaustion followed by sudden energy bursts, there's a reason. This is it. Your body has been recalibrating. Your energy field has been upgrading. You've been preparing to hold a higher frequency of abundance, and it hasn't been comfortable. Maybe you felt completely drained one moment, then inexplicably wired the next. Maybe you've been sleeping more than usual, or barely sleeping at all. Maybe you've noticed strange pressure points in your body, your palms, the back of your head, between your shoulder blades, like something is activating from the inside out. This isn't random. This is your system preparing to receive. Because abundance, Real abundance requires a nervous system that can handle it. Most people pray for money, for success, for their dreams to manifest, but their bodies are still operating in scarcity mode. Their nervous system is still braced for disaster. But you've been doing the work, even if you didn't know it. Every time you chose to trust instead of panic. Every time you held your ground when everything was falling apart. Every time you said, "I don't know how, but I know it will work out." You were training your nervous system for this moment. And tomorrow, when the moon enters Taurus, all of that preparation pays off. Your body will recognize the frequency of safety. Your emotional system will drop its guard. And in that space of true receptivity, the universe can finally give you what it's been trying to give you all along. What you'll feel when the portal opens tomorrow evening around 6:30 at night, something will shift. You might not notice it immediately. It's subtle, like the moment between the inhale and the exhale. But you'll feel it. The first thing you'll notice is the pressure dropping. That tightness in your chest, that knot in your stomach, that constant low-grade anxiety humming in the background. It releases, not all at once, but like a valve slowly opening. You might take a deep breath and actually feel your lungs expand fully for the first time in weeks. Some of you will feel drawn to physical comfort. You'll want soft textures, warm food, cozy spaces. You'll find yourself craving rest in a way that doesn't feel like exhaustion. It feels like preparation. Like your body is saying, "It's safe now. You can stop bracing." Others will notice it in their interactions. Conversations feel easier. People seem more generous. Opportunities present themselves without you having to hunt for them. It's like the universe is suddenly working with you instead of against you. And then there's the money thing. Now, I'm not saying everyone will wake up to a windfall on Sunday, but pay attention to what happens over the next week. Notice the unexpected refund, the client who suddenly pays their overdue invoice, the job opportunity that appears out of nowhere, the gift from a friend. The thing you needed that somehow shows up at exactly the right time. This is how the universe pays you back. Not always in dramatic lightning bolts, but in the accumulation of small miracles that add up to something undeniable. The signs you're already in the portal. Here's the thing about cosmic portals. They don't just open suddenly, they build. And if you've been paying attention, you've already been feeling the edges of this energy for the past few days. Have you noticed yourself wanting to be alone more than usual? That's not antisocial behavior. That's your soul creating space for what's coming. The universe can't fill a cup that's already overflowing with noise and chaos. Sometimes isolation is preparation, not punishment. Or maybe you've been seeing numbers, not just the usual 111 or 222, though those too, but also random sequences that seem to follow you. Timestamps on your phone, license plates, receipts. The universe is sending you coordinates, little energetic breadcrumbs leading you toward tomorrow's portal. And the dreams, oh, the dreams. If you've been having vivid, almost prophetic dreams lately, that's your subconscious tuning into the frequency of what's about to manifest. The veil is thin right now. Your sleeping mind is already rehearsing your new reality. Some of you have been experiencing synchronicities that feel almost too perfect to be coincidence. You think of someone, and they text you. You need something, and it appears. You wonder about a question, and the answer shows up on a billboard. This is the universe showing you that you're already in the flow. But here's what most people miss. These aren't just signs. They're confirmations. They're the universe saying, yes, you're ready. Yes, this is real. Yes, tomorrow matters. What you must do when the moon enters Taurus. Tomorrow evening, when the moon crosses into Taurus, you need to be intentional. This isn't the time to be scrolling on your phone or distracting yourself with noise. This is the time to anchor the energy. Here's what you do. Between 6:30 at night and midnight, create space for reception. And I don't mean you need to perform some elaborate ritual, though. If that's your thing, go for it. What I mean is simple presence. Find a quiet space. Sit on the ground if you can. You want direct contact with earth energy. Place your hands on your belly and breathe. With each inhale, imagine you're drawing in golden light. With each exhale, release any resistance, any doubt, any fear that you're not worthy of receiving. Speak your intention out loud, not what you want, what you're ready to receive. There's a difference. I want money is weak. I am ready to receive the abundance that's already mine is a declaration. It tells the universe that your container is open. And here's the part nobody tells you. Gratitude before the manifestation is the key. Thank the universe for what's coming as if it's already here. Feel the relief in your body. Feel the security. Feel the peace of knowing you're taken care of. That feeling is the frequency that magnetizes the actual manifestation. Then, and this is crucial, get comfortable. Literally, put on soft clothes, make yourself warm tea or hot chocolate, eat something delicious and nourishing. The Taurus moon responds to sensory pleasure. By honoring your body's need for comfort, you're aligning with the exact frequency of the abundance portal. The one thing that will block your abundance. Now, let me tell you what will sabotage everything. Doubt. Specifically, the doubt that creeps in after you've set your intention. Tomorrow night, you'll do everything right. You'll set your intention. You'll feel the shift. You'll open yourself to receive. And then, maybe on Sunday morning, maybe on Monday, your logical mind will kick in. It'll say, nothing's changed. This was all just wishful thinking. You're still in the same situation. And right there in that moment of doubt, you could slam the door on everything that's trying to come through.